Do you ever feel like you're making the right NHL bets and still losing? Well, you're not crazy. NHL betting is one of the most volatile markets in sports. And if you don't understand what's actually working against you, you're going to keep spinning your wheels. So, in this video, we're going to be breaking down the biggest obstacles in NHL betting so you can finally start thinking like a bettor and not necessarily just a gambler. Before you can beat the NHL market, you need to understand what you're actually up against. Hockey is fast, random, and the books have their own built in advantages. And here are the biggest obstacles that you're going to deal with. The first one is going to be the sports books built in edge, right? And this is sharp information, is going to be number one. Books get lineup confirmations, goalie news, and injury updates faster than you can believe. Their models update instantly, and yours don't. So when news breaks, the number you were hoping to bet is usually gone. And remember, they also have betting records that show them who wins and who doesn't, which helps them move the line accordingly. The next one will be speed, and this is just the NHL lines move fast. This comes with the confirmations. They can move at basically those goalie confirmations. They can move a money line to 20 to 40 cents, basically in seconds. So if you aren't prepared ahead of time, you're always going to be chasing the worst number. Now we want to touch on some specific NHL tilt traps. The first one is going to be the empty netter, right? You handicap the game perfect, then lose on an empty net goal from basically 100 feet away. It happens all season long, and if you let that tilt you, you're going to be chasing bad bets trying to get it back. I will say that here at Grandstand Sports Data, me, Anthony, this is the exact reason I don't bet the puck line. The act of the empty net goal is a factor of luck, very much similar to a fumble in football. And because of this, we keep our hockey handicapping strictly to money line. So that's me just being completely 100% transparent. I don't do the puck line because of this reason. I stick strictly to money lines. Next is going to be goalie volatility. A goalie can stand on his head for one night and then he can implode for no reason. So even elite goalies have random off nights. This volatility is why you never overreact to a single game, and it's going to challenge your patience as the season goes on. Next will be there's too much emphasis on special teams. I know we touched on this earlier, but people tilt when a power play or penalty kill swings the entire game. But special teams are noisy, right? The real edges are that 5-on-5 play, not hoping for the perfect whistle. And then finally, we've all heard this one before, right? Puck luck. You're talking about post, deflection, weird bounces. Hockey has more randomness than any other major sport. So you can make the right bet and still lose just from a puck bouncing off some guy's ass. So you need to accept the variance or it's going to eat you alive. So to finish up the NHL betting obstacles portion of this video, we're going to touch on the next one, which is discipline obstacles. One of them, or the first one, is going to be over betting the board. The NHL has games almost every night, right? And because of that, a lot of bettors feel pressure to fire at everything. Hockey's randomness punishes volume without edges even more than any other sport. So I need you guys to be selective in your betting. I know some of you guys are going to say, well, isn't it a hypocrite saying that it's a volume better versus a sniper better? What I mean, there's a difference there. A volume better is just playing all the edges that they come across. So they're still playing edges. Whereas a sniper better is more picking his more better edges. So it's not that I'm telling you, it's never permission to overbet the board, is basically what I'm trying to get at. Next would be ignoring line shopping, and this is NHL lines move quicker and looser because of the smaller market. And one book might hang a minus 120 while another one sits at a minus 110. So if you aren't line shopping, you're basically throwing away some long term profitability. Next will be abandoning the plan. Hockey variance is going to test you. Bad beats, empty net goals, hot goalies. It's all part of the roller coaster of the NHL season. And the moment that you throw out your process to chase losses, you're going to be cooked. And finally, we're going to go with not tracking. In a sport as volatile as NHL, tracking isn't optional. You need to know which bet types you win with, how your models performed, and whether you beat the closing line. It's that simple. Now, to finish off the obstacles, we're going to move to the strategic and analytical obstacles. We have recency bias. Now, this is when, think of it as a team scores 7 goals one night and then suddenly the public thinks they're a wagon. In the NHL, you need to remember a single game results, they don't really mean much. You have to zoom out to larger sample sizes, and that's the way that you handicap these teams. Next is going to be confirmation bias. This is when most people pick a side first, and then they go and search for stats to support that. In the NHL, that's going to be deadly because you'll always be able to find certain advanced statistics like Corsi percentage or even just a hot goalie trend to justify anything. So that's a wrong way to go about it. Next is going to be the gambler's fallacy. This we talk about everywhere. This is teams don't break out just because they've been on a cold streak. A losing streak doesn't guarantee a bounce back. Each matchup is fresh, and especially with goalie rotations and rest spots, you kind of have to handicap it like that. Next is going to be overvaluing small samples. So a player has a hot week, maybe a goalie posts back-to-back shutouts, or a team goes 4 for 6 on the power play. Hockey swings hard and it swings fast. So none of that is necessarily predictive on its own, and you need to get more of a sample size. And finally, this could be applied to any sport. Not accepting losing. You have to know hockey has more randomness than any major sport. Deflections, bad bounces, weird goals. Even sharp bettors lose a lot of bets here. And if you can't handle that, you'll tilt and torch your bankroll, basically. So we want to stay away from that. So which one of these has burned you before? I need you guys to be honest and put it down in the comments section below. All right, so that's going to do it. If this helped you with NHL betting, like the video for NHL betting content. Also, subscribe for unbiased handicapping and betting education here at Grandstand Sports Data. And comment down below on your biggest challenge when betting the NHL. And if you got some real value from this and you want to support the channel, you can always drop a super thanks down below. It's like buying us a coffee. You don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated. So we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.